So what's up everyone, my name is Wong and today we're doing another photo shoot here in LA, and today we are doing another cosplay photo shoot, and not just any cosplay photo shoot. We're doing one with a voice actor, well, voice actress, I'm not sure it doesn't matter if I say actor, actress.
Actor,
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, so voice actor that's doing a cosplay of her character. So we've done this many times, but this time we have Anya here, and who are you cosplaying today?
Hi, I am Anya Floris, and I do the voice of Fugue in Honkai Star Rail, and we are cosplaying me.
Tell me a little bit about the character.
So she is a badass.
Yeah, you can say
She's a badass fox girl who wields fire. She's actually sort of reincarnated from her previous character who died a slightly traumatic death. Those of you who know will know. But so she's a little jaded, she's a little sarcastic, and she doesn't really take shit. Yeah, she likes burning things.
What's your favorite line? Is that a hard question?
Actually, no, my favorite line is her idol. She has a little idol where she sings, and I was happy to get to sing. So she says, as in a dream, all is void.
Woo! That is super awesome. All right, that's super awesome. Very excited. Let's go get some photos. And for today, we are shooting in a studio in LA, just like many of my photo shoots. And it's one of those places where you look at the outside of the building, it's just in the art district, you can't really tell what it is. It looks like an office space or like even a space where they put material or construction. I think the first floor, they sell doors, like manufactured doors, and they like sell like a lot of them, like for company and stuff like that. And then you go up the hallway, you go up the fourth floor, you're gonna see like a bunch of just office room that you can't really tell what they are. And the instructions are very easy. You put your code into the little lock, you grab the key, you open the door, and then voila, next thing you know, you transform into a whole different room and almost into like a whole different space and time and era. And this one is pretty cool. It is a very Chinese inspired space. There's a lot of Chinese related stuff like movie poster or old newspaper. And of course, there's also a lot of Chinese decoration as well. So I can see there were some Chinese chests, Chinese weapons, which is kind of cool. I guess if you want to go for like a Kung Fu kind of look, you have that available as well. Lots of veils and also wooden material, which is very traditional Chinese kind of decoration and furnitures. One thing I also noticed is that they also have a backdrop area out behind me right here. So this is one of those spaces that if you want to do, the Chinese theme kind of look, you can, but if you want just color backdrop, like one single color backdrop, you can do that as well. So if you also think about starting a studio in LA, I feel like that is something that you usually should have, just in case, some people want to do something different, or, you want to offer this space for, different kind of clients. So for today's lighting, we're only doing photos. We're not doing any videos. So I bought my box that have all my speed light in it. As you can tell, there's actually a little text here, a little label that I made that's called speed light. And let me show you what's inside. So inside this box, I have 3 speed lights here. These are all yawning speed lights. These are the YN968N2, and also here's a trigger that I use to trigger all 3 lights. This is the YN560TX Pro. This is all for the Nikon system. I know they make them for Canon and they also make them for Sony as well too, but I think they are specific for each brand, so making sure you get the right one if you're also planning to get speed lights from Yawnings. And before the shoot, she said she saw this archway, this wooden archway here. She really liked the style. So we're gonna mostly set up over here, and this is where we're gonna put the light on. Of course, I'm using my Manfrotto light stand. These are my favorite so far. These are the Manfrotto 104 BAC. They are air cushion. They are really well put together, very tight, very strong. The good thing is that you can pack them like this together, and you can even like just grab one of them and they all kind of stick. There is a smaller version of this, which I think I'm gonna change to because these ones are heavy duty and they are a little bit heavy, but they're very strong, very sturdy. And I usually use them for all my flash and even all my lights, heavy lights. This can more than easy to handle them. So the first question I have in my mind is that, do I set up my light on that side or this side, or like how am I shooting this? Am I shooting this way or am I shooting this way? So the first thing that comes to my mind is that if I shoot this way, is that there's going to be a lot of light pollution from that window. I'm not sure I can cover it, so I don't think I want it as a background. So instead, I am going to shoot this way, but that's also too much white in the background, so that's gonna be very distracting. So I'm gonna actually shoot this way. So you can see more stuff in the background, and if I shoot kind of shallow, I could blur out most of them without them being too distracting, but at least I have a little bit darker background that I can use to get more of the environment, and also can create more of an atmosphere. Another gear that I'll be using today is this. This is the Smoke Genie. So this is a guy that can produce really cool smoke and haze in my shot, and I usually use this in a lot of my photos just to create more of an atmosphere. And that's why I also put one of the lights in the back being blocked out by one of the fans looking thing, and then I can put smoke in front of the lights and also behind the subject. So smoke and haze also always looks the best if there's light shooting through it. So this is what we're trying to achieve today. And because Honkai is much more like, cool and futuristic in the video game, so I'm gonna add more color to the photos. So I think I'm gonna go with maybe orange and blue or orange and purple. Those are really good contrast color. And this is how the photos turn out. One, two, three. One, try full body. One, two, three. One, two, three. Wait, a bit too bright. Yep, it's a little bit too bright. As expected. That's okay. One, two, three. You is the time. So it's a network.
Are my guns correct right now?
Like this.
Where's my
We did something different.
Yeah.
Yay! All right, we're done. That was amazing. It was so much fun. I think the shot turned out. Anyway, for the very first time, we're done. Definitely not a second take. But yeah, that was awesome. I think we got lots of awesome shots. I think the smoke machine also add to the atmosphere a lot. And yeah, I'm very excited about everything. Of course, at this moment, I haven't edited photos yet, so I don't know how it looks like. But by the time you're watching this, I hope you saw the photos. I hope you like it. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!